Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nattering with Nurses, a podcast by third year Humber nursing students. My name is Charm.
My name is Julia.
And my name is Muskan.
Today we have a special guest here to talk about the culturally sensitive care for Indigenous peoples.
So, Gwe, Delawusi Hisquawiko baptism. So I said, hello, my name is Serping Wolf. That's my spirit name. My government name is Leonard Benoit. I am Alibu Mitnak. I come from Virgil First Nations, unceded territory of Newfoundland and Labrador. And I am the Indigenous patient navigator. So we've changed from Aboriginal over to Indigenous patient navigator with the Toronto Regional Cancer Care Program. And I'm also the navigator at UHN.
Perfect. So we're going to go into some of the questions. Would you like to start off by discussing your experiences? So how long you've been in IPN, why you chose to become one, and what are the main roles of your position?
So I have been the Indigenous patient navigator for the last 5 years. Prior to that, I came from the world of bedside nursing, and I worked in community for a bit. I kind of fell into this role. I was working in community, and my passion have always been working in hospitals. That's where I see the most discrepancies, the most inequities in care, and I see where people get treated poorly. And my goal have always been, as my career, to make things better for people, make sure that people get treated decently, that honors the path of well-being as to who they are. We're all human beings, and we all want to get treated with dignity. That's the one thing we all want, right? Everybody in the world wants to be treated with dignity. It doesn't matter which race, creed, color, sex, gender, orientation, anything you are, it's dignity. That's all we want. So my role as a Indigenous patient navigator is, first off, I don't do case management. I am a resource person. So I'm the person that connects the dots. I advocate services and making sure that folks do not fall through the cracks. I ensure that when people, like I say, when they come into healthcare, people get treated nicely, fairly, and decently. I also make sure that we get to honor who we are as our way of being. When we come into healthcare, we are bringing a lot of stuff with us. We are bringing our intergenerational trauma. We are bringing our own, we're losing our sense of identity because we're getting pegged as certain people. We've probably encountered so much racism at past experiences that when we come into healthcare, we don't present maybe the best that we can because of the way we've been treated in the past. People look at us as, what is the want going to be today? And we're not treated as decently as we possibly can. So a lot of times I am the voice of folks that get treated poorly. Mm-hmm. I am the person that will listen to their stories. I hear their stories. I share their stories, and I make sure it is recorded and reported appropriately.
Wow, it honestly does put everything into perspective. So how could Indigenous patients access IPNs and their services?
Anybody can get referred to me. It can be, and as long as the patient or community member is aware of the referral and agrees, anybody, right? So that can be a nurse, a doc, a cleaning lady, community member, anyone whatsoever, right? So it can be anything dependent on the actual person. So it's always what do they want? Mm-hmm. And how do I get it for you?
Well, unfortunately, we are out of time, but thank you, Leonard Bonet, for making the time to come and speak to us. We really do appreciate it.
Created using Powtoon.